Larson here, and I'm at the Photobooth with the latest batch of Acid Rain World B2Five figures and vehicles. This is the brand new Wave 2B from B2Five, which features the R711 Laurel in blue to match the previously released Wave 1 R711 Speeder, and the Jungle Speeder to pair off with the Wave 1 Jungle Stronghold. Full disclosure, these items were sent to me for free. However, the opinions expressed here are my own. Nobody is paying for this review, and no one has reviewed this content before it was uploaded. I also want to stress the warning on the box that these are not toys. These are adult collectibles. Small parts, choking hazard. The box states intended for ages 16 plus. I'm going to get these boxes out of the way here. These guys in the center. Reframe a smidge. There, that's looking good. That's some cinematography right there. All right, this is our third Acid Rain World B2Five video, so please check out the other two for a lot more details on the line. Here's some basic terminology if you're seeing these items for the first time. Speeder. Speeders. These are speeders. This turns into this. These two. That's a speeder. This is a Laurel. It's the Laurel. And then these four back here. These are Strongholds. And we'll talk a little bit more about those in a minute. Oh, and then of course you've got a bunch of tiny figures. There's figures in all these cockpits, and some of the tiniest guns that you've ever seen in your life. The Jungle Speeder, this, and figure, it's the same mold and the same figure as the previous Stealth, Sand, and Jungle speeders. Stealth, Sand, and R711 speeders. They're all the same. These are all the exact same things, just with different paint decos, a couple of different helmet styles here, but all basically the same stuff. And then put this guy back over here. I don't want to get all mixed up here. There's a very specific order to this stuff. So this Laurel, this is the new speeder. This matches these guys here. This is the new Laurel. It matches this speeder. And this is the same Laurel mold that was used in the last Wave 2A, but with a slightly different build. The Sand, get this, so much stuff to move around. The Sand Laurel, the one on the right here, yeah, that's fine. We'll leave it on the right. The Sand Laurel has the humanoid right arm and then the cannon left arm. The R711 is sporting two humanoid arms with a heavy grenade launcher, which, by the way, is a build orientation that I did ask for in one of our previous videos on the B2Five line here. It's probably just a coincidence. We've been getting samples sent to us for the review purposes, but no one has actually solicited any ideas thus far, and I would never presume to take credit for anyone else's creative work. That said, if anyone from Beaver or Skronex is watching, any one of these designs, any of this stuff, in glow-in-the-dark would be pretty cool. But beyond showing off the new designs in Wave 2B, I wanted to go into a little bit more of the interchangeability options now that there are this many pieces in this line. And this is the entire line at this point. Maybe if I... Hang on, buckle your seatbelt. We're going up. Slightly better view here. This is the entire line so far. You've got... there's other things coming down the pipe, including a troop transport that converts... It looks like it converts into sort of a mobile base. And then there's a recent partnership with armored trooper Votoms, which we haven't done a history of those yet, so I don't know the full history of that line. I don't know how alive armored trooper Votoms has been for the last 3 decades. I can only tell you that it was definitely something that started either in the 70s or the early 80s. It hit that whole mech, Dugram, Robotech, Battletech, that whole industry. It's this kind of design. Anyway, they've teamed up with them. It's a licensed brand, and so they're going to just take those Votoms designs and just crunch them all, and it's going to fit all perfectly with all of this. So this is a line to watch in the next year, for sure. They've already shown some of those designs. Great stuff. Check out their website. Anyway, this is the entire line. 4 speeders. These are the 4 speeders. You've got... There we go. Nope. Stand up. There you go. 4 speeders, the 2 laurels, and then the 4 strongholds in the back. And then, of course, the 11 figures. This gives you a bunch of different arm options, a bunch of different... There we go. Artillery options, and then even a few different core options. For instance, let me show you some stuff. So this is a piece that I put together that is basically taking the arms off of both laurels. Let me give me a little more room to breathe here visually. Excuse me, bros. This is both. Hang on. This is both of the laurels arms. I took the arms off this one, and the War Machine cannon, the back cannon here. I loaded this guy up with both cannons, both sets of arms, so he can roll out with not only the handheld shotgun, which, by the way, these guns do have removable. It's got like a cartridge ammo clip here. It's got a clip, and you can swap out for that kind of clip there, depending on how you want to go. It also has the handle on the top here, if you want the rotating handle for the other hand to grip. So he's got both sets of arms. We've got cannon over here, handheld rocket launcher, grenade launcher, whatever it is, and then humanoid arm here with a sword that I pulled out of my accessory bin, and then the 2 guns on the back. This is the kind of crazy stuff that you can build if you have multiple pieces from the line. That's really where the sort of playability factor comes into this. At each piece they add, each item they release is going to add more to it. Let's take a look at another piece. All right, the next setup here we have is, on the left is the basic Stronghold. Just when you turn it from the sort of, it starts off as this box tank kind of thing here. And then you open it up and you end up with some variation of this. The Jungle Stronghold here has the humanoid arms, as did the Stealth. And then there's a couple others. Sand has these rocket launchers. So what I did was I took the Sand Stronghold. I kept the rocket launchers on it. I added some adapters here up on the top so that I could put the Stealth arms onto the Sand. I added the miniguns from the Jungle Stronghold over here, kept those miniguns on top. So now you have this Stronghold rolling out with the arms, the miniguns, and then of course these dual rocket launchers as well. And then of course, you got your pilot sitting inside here, and it's just this massive machine, just robot grunt thing. He can grab some weapons, he can fight it out with his fists or whatever. Not to mention the fact that they all have attachments on the back here, so he can roll out with, and of course you'd want to color coordinate these. There's a reason. So throw him on the back here, and he is just all ready to just go take on the world and fight whoever they're fighting, however you want to line these guys up. But that's the draw of the line here. That's what really makes it fun, and that's what the real sort of selling point is. The other thing I really wanted to mention real quickly here is that these B2Five figures. Let me just grab any old figure here. Dan, would you just grab a figure? It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to pull this pilot out of the Sand Laurel over here. They are not quite directly compatible with a Mega Bloks, Mega Constructs figure, whatever we're calling them these days, but they are very close. The figures aren't quite the same size, but the hands are, so their weapons are. So, this... They're swappable, and the heads, I'm losing my train of thought here. The hands are the same size, so their weapons are swappable. So here I have a Mega Construct shield. So this B2Five trooper here can hold the Mega Construct's shield were he to choose to do so. And obviously you can see there's a height difference here, but the cool part is that their heads are interchangeable, so you can swap the head out. I'm going to put this scarf right on here because it looks great. Put the head on here because it looks amazing. The peg's the same size, and it really just works with the World War II sort of post-apocalyptic kind of aesthetic that the Acid Rain stuff already has going. You've got all these little guns from Constructs that will swap right over into their hands seamlessly, like this awesome silver revolver. It's just a great look. It really goes a long way to improve, not improve isn't the right word. It goes a long way to give you sort of an additional play aesthetic to the whole thing. So you get this unmasked head, the scarf, everything just looks great. The goggles work. Reminds me of the pilot from Jiran, whatever his name is, from Zabunguru. It fits perfectly. I was so excited when I found out that they were interchangeable like this that I went out and bought a whole figure pack with a bunch of different guns and different figures and stuff for Mega Constructs, just to supplement all the stuff that was already so great in the B2Five set. I mean, you can never have too many little guns and whatever, but Wave 2B and all of these items, actually, except the Mega Constructs, should be in stock now, except for the Stealth Stronghold and Speeder. Those two were exclusive items. B2Five, the letter B, the number 2, spell out FIVE.com. For more information about Acid Rain World Toys, B25shop.com to order today. Check them out on Instagram as well, at B25_official. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. Later.